Hi everyone, Kayla here, one of your professors at English Without Borders, where we help you work on improving your fluency, your confidence, and your pronunciation in English. Today, this video is all about making formal requests and suggestions in English. Now, to express permission, necessity, or ask questions in English, we often use a type of helping verb known as a modal verb. However, these modal verbs have more informal and formal variations or versions of that verb. So when we are making a formal request or a suggestion in English, we want to use these more formal versions of the modal verbs to come across as well-mannered as possible when speaking. For example, if your boss comes to you and he asks you, Sarah, can you do the presentation tomorrow? That is very direct. However, if with this verb can, we change it to a more formal version of the verb be able to in English, we could say, Sarah, could you do the presentation tomorrow? And that makes it more of a request, a more polite and formal way of saying it. We could also say be able to. For example, Sarah, would you be able to do the presentation tomorrow? So just like could, we can use a word like would or be able to create a greater sense of formality and politeness in the English language. This is especially important when asking questions. So if you are in an interview or you are at a formal presentation or conference and you have questions, make sure to use these more formal versions of modal verbs. Another formal modal verb to use is the word may. This is especially for asking questions. So if I need to know where the restroom is, I can ask, may I use the restroom, please? Or may I ask you where the restroom is? Or could I please use the restroom? It is very important as well with suggestions. We always welcome your opinion and we want you to speak your mind. However, if you come off as too informal when in a formal setting, it can sound like you are being pushy or you are pushing your ideas onto other people too much. So when making a formal suggestion, we want to ensure to use words like could, may, or would to make these suggestions. For example, could I make a suggestion? We could go to dinner tomorrow night. Or, may I make a suggestion? Would you like to go to dinner tomorrow night? In this way, we can use more formal versions of modal verbs to create a greater sense of formality in our communication. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if this is something you struggle with, if you need more help with it, and I'm happy to provide more help or do a class live on this subject. Be sure you join our Zoom classes on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays in the English Without Border group, and I can get to know you and meet you there. I hope to see you soon, and happy learning.